Alright, afternoon folks, Jeff from RV Diagnostics. I'm going to go over a tool that some of you will use and some of you won't. When dealing with like 19-inch tires or anything of that nature, 22.5s are a beast, especially on a dolly in the back. So these are like 450 foot-pound of Tourqe, and there's a bunch of them. We can count them if you want, but this is a Tourqe multiplier. And it really helps when you're taking them off. But let me show you some things. One, there's different variants of sockets. That's for a bud wheel that's on the inside, right? It's 1-inch drive. That means right here is 1 inch. So I've already got the one picked out. I used my snap-on impact to drive these on. This is the one I had to pull the wheels off of to do the ABS wheel speed sensor and the drum. Now, if it was a disc brake, it'd have been probably a little bit easier, but it is what it is. What I want to show you is to tighten this, we got to go righty-tighty on this one. Sometimes it's lefty-tighty. Depends what system you got. Some of them are marked, or an L right here. Okay, this tells me that the guy checked each one that he torqued. All right, so I got one to take it on and off, right? And I know by feeling this how much torque it is, because I have one that Snap-on makes at $600, $700. You put a torque wrench on, it's a Tourqe multiplier. You put 100 foot-pounds of force here, it puts like 400 there. Now here's the trick to this one. If you want to tighten this, you're going this way, clockwise. This little leg here goes the opposite way. So if you're going this way, if you're going this way with it clockwise, that leg has to rest against the hub or the nut. Don't do it against the threads because you'll mess it up. Now when you're taking it off, it's the opposite way. All right, see, this will be off. Now watch that leg right there. I'm going left with it, and the leg is going right. This leg is actually moving this way. It moves so slow, it's like 10 of these turn equal maybe a 1/16 of that moving. Okay, so that's basically it. So let me show you what it's about. All right, it's a Tourqe multiplier. This leg goes up against the hub or the next nut. Do not put it against the thread, whether you're taking it on or off. This is the socket, okay, and it's a 33 millimeter. And it goes on there. And I know some of you, oh my God, he's using millimeter. So right here's this one. This is what spins this. Okay, if you see it, I'm spinning this one, but the other one on the right hand side is barely moving. Look at that. That's a Tourqe multiplier. Now once you get the nut loose, you can use that tool right there, that long extension, just to put on here like this. Let me put it on pause. You can put it on like this, right? That way it's outside the tire, and you take it off, all right? Or you can spin it on fast if you don't have one of these. Okay, so it's a Tourqe multiplier tool. Be careful of that leg, that it goes on the direction. It's always the opposite direction of what you're spinning this. So if you go this way, lefty-loosey, the leg is going to the right. So you don't want it up against a thread. You want it up against a nut or the hub. All right. Please do that and you'll have no problem. Trust me, it'll break these lug nuts loose. You'll have to give it a little oomph. And if you get a torque wrench, you'll see with the this is a 36-to-1. So you would that's it. You would multiply that. All right, 100 pounds equals 360. There you go. 36-to-1. So it's a basic math, but you know, you can buy the Snap-on $600-700 one and use a torque wrench and all that. All right, so thank you very much. It's Jeff from RV Diagnostics. We just covered something called a Tourqe multiplier, especially breaking the lug nuts loose and tightening them. And there's a sequence. Do it around the circle. You go crossed, then crossed and crossed. You do a bunch of X's like that till you're done all of them. All right, thank you. It's Jeff from RV Diagnostics. I'm out of here.